士们、先生们，大家下午好！欢迎大家光临由休顿市长 Annise Parker 为亚裔新闻记者举办的记者招待会。Cảm ơn sự selamat của quý vị cho ví dụ trở về thế nối Annise Parker. This is a very My name is Charlie Zheng with Bilingual Chinese Journalists Association. You are all influential people because you're media editors and news reporters. Our mayor, Annise Parker, is also a most influential people in Houston and the nation because Houston is the best place to live and work in this economy. We're so happy today that our Mayor Parker has taken her time out from her busy schedule to meet here with Asian journalists. Let's give Honorable Mayor Parker a big hand of applause.
Okay, so basically, I'm very proud to join visitors and moved from San Francisco to here. I'm really influenced, more easy to find a job and in how to explore, and so but that's my friend also.
The cost of living is lower and the quality of living is higher.
Yeah, exactly.
Definitely, thank you.
Houston it is the best in this economic downturn. So we are seeing the more connection with international world, and of course now I think most of the people believe, but you know Mr. Ben Ho is telling me, and a couple of times when we come to the Chinatown, one of the things I remember in my mind, but I don't remember exactly, but this to me that one of the fundamental difference between me and Mayor Annise Parker is she didn't fight crime aggressively, but I'm going to fight crime aggressively, and the reason he said, let me see what he said. He said, okay, I'm going to scare the criminals out of Houston by set up a camera on the street. Two, he said, I'm going to release those non-critical criminals from the jail because they are costing our taxpayers money, but I'm going to put down the street to do this is free
Cleanup.
Cleanup. That's his strategy. But anyway, so what's your comment to that?
Talk is cheap, and much of what he talks about you can't do. The city operates a very short-term jail, and by the time I am out of office as mayor, I expect the city to be out of the jail business entirely. It is Harris County that operates the jail, so there is nothing the mayor can do to put prisoners out on the street, to clean up the street. Only Harris County can do that. My prisoners stay 24 hours, occasionally 48 hours. We don't keep anybody longer than that, so that's not enough time to do what he's talking about. The other answer is that crime in Houston is down, and crime in Houston has been down every year. Violent crime in Houston is down about 8%. The only area of crime in Houston that has not dropped significantly is property crime, particularly burglary of a motor vehicle. Some burglaries, but burglary of a motor vehicle has stayed high. And it's very frustrating because burglary of a motor vehicle is a crime that is 100% preventable. Don't leave things in your vehicles. And we all do it. We all do it. And it takes seconds for someone to pop in the door and take a purse or a laptop out of a vehicle. But I want to talk about something more important in terms of crime. There are criminals in this city that target specific communities. That particularly, they're criminals that target certain small business communities. Small business owner, you close out the shop at the end of the day, you close out the restaurant at the end of the day, you throw the receipts in a bag, you're heading for the bank, and there are criminals who will lie in wait for you. The police department wants to stop those kinds of crime. The police department wants to work with the business community to make sure that doesn't happen. But often, and particularly with communities that may not be fluent in English, there's a hesitation to call the police. And that is an area that we've tried a range of different outreach initiatives to make sure that we have good communication. And we want to be called the first time that kind of crime happens. There have been times in the past where criminals have targeted, have followed people from their businesses to their homes. We want to know as soon as that happens. We don't want to be called the third or the fourth time that happens. We need to be called the first time that happens. We need to be called the first time someone suspicious is spotted. The best way to do that, certainly call 911, but the best way to do that is to participate through business associations that engage with the police department. All of our major business associations and merchant groups need to be part of the what's called the PIP program, Positive Interaction Program with the police department, where you have an opportunity to meet on a monthly basis with the captain over your area, with the officers that patrol your area, and talk about crime fighting strategies. Talk about it, get phone numbers, be able to call when there is something unfolding that could lead to a greater crime. And I will say that the police department is ready to engage, but all of our communities have to do the same thing. That's not the direct goal of our new language access plan, but it's part of the whole initiative we've been doing to try to get all the various communities of Houston to better access the city services that are critical. Contact me by email through City Hall. I'm mayor@houstontx.gov. If you have questions about the campaign, my re-election campaign, Sue Davis here would be happy to connect you to whoever in the campaign needs to answer those particular questions. But I'm going to challenge you, all of you who are members of the media who are here. This is a great city. This is a city that has opportunity and excitement and hope for the future. But there is no city that is perfect. There is no city that doesn't have crime, doesn't have traffic, doesn't have unequal opportunity. Ask the questions, do the research. That was an excellent question you asked me. Follow up. Let's make sure that the business associations know their police officers and we can tackle crime at its root. Let's make sure that as we work together to grow businesses, I'm aware of trade missions in and out of Houston, of opportunities to bring bilateral investment here from overseas, but also help take business leaders to other parts of the world. Make sure that as you inform your various viewerships, your readerships, your communities, that they understand that this is our city together and that we have a future together that they are a part of. So, thank you.